I'm Brandon Noakes alongside Evelyn Juergens, one of the guards for your Newport Grizzlies girls team. You guys have been getting off to some great starts these last few games. How are you planning on keeping that momentum throughout the game?
We're going to play real hard and try to get as many points in the first half to get the lead.
What is your plan to start off the game and catch Deer Park off guard?
We're going to come out fast and keep up the good pace.
What are some things you guys have been trying to improve upon throughout the season?
We've been trying to keep up the momentum throughout the whole game and go to the boards.
Thank you so much for your time.
Cubs FM gives a big thanks to Big Moose Rental Center and Trading Post. Located at 917 9th Street, just before the high school in Priest River, Big Moose Rental Center provides a variety of amenities: rentals, secondhand, consignment, eBay sales, antiques, and more. Big Moose Rental Center is open from 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 Saturday and Sunday. You may contact Big Moose Rental Center at 208-448-2736. The right tool for the right job. That's Big Moose Rental Center and Trading Post.
Cubs FM would like to thank Broncourse Company for their sponsorship. Broncourse Company is a full-service environmental contractor specializing in mechanical logging, forestry mulching, road construction, watershed restoration, excavation, and demolition. Broncourse Company is located in Elk, Washington, and can be contacted at 509-292-9701. Again, that's 509-292-9701. Good people serving a great community. That's Broncourse Company.
Cubs FM says thank you to the Camas Medical and Dental Clinic. Located in the Camas Center for Community Wellness, they provide medical and dental services to the public, including routine office visits, lab services, x-ray, well child care, women's health, immunizations, chiropractic, physical and aquatic therapy, nutrition counseling, and routine dental care and prevention. Camas Medical and Dental Clinic, compassionate care for complete wellness. 447-7111 or on the web at Kalispelltribe.com.
Thank you for tuning into this Grizzly basketball broadcast on Cubs FM. Now we will take a look at the Stags. The Stags have an overall record of 13-4 and a league record of 6-3 after their most recent matchup versus Colville, where they beat the Indians with a final score of 54-48. Avila Fairbanks led the Stags with 14 points, 8 of those coming in the fourth period, as she helped close out the game and seal the victory for Deer Park. Stay tuned for the starting lineups and the beginning of this competition right here on 91.5 Cubs FM.
Concept Cable is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Concept Cable provides digital cable service as well as high-speed internet to Newport, Old Town, Priest River, Diamond Lake, and much of the surrounding area. You may find the Concept Cable business office at 412 South Union Avenue in Newport. You may contact them at 208-437-4544, or you may log on to conceptcable.com, your local broadband provider. That's Concept Cable.
Monster Jam, Triple Threat Series, Dierks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931. Email at kubsfm@Newport. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dierks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th. Dierks 31st and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance is a valued sponsor of this radio station, located at 309 South Washington Avenue in Newport, Washington. Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance provides home, auto, and life insurance open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance may be contacted at 447-3428 or at bhunt@farmersagent.com. Getting you back where you belong. That's the goal of Bruce Hunt Farmers Insurance.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Cameron Whittle alongside Brandon Noakes, where the Newport Lady Grizzlies are taking on the Deer Park Stags again here at Newport High School. I'm here with the starting lineup, starting with the visiting Deer Park Stags. Number 20, Hava Fairbanks. She's a 5'8" junior. Number 22, Anna Patterson, a 5'9" junior. Number 32, Jolie Bunch. She is a 5'11" senior. And number 34, Taylor Lyons, a 5'8" sophomore. And lastly, number 42, Paige Rose, who's a 6' junior. And that's for the Deer Park Stags. And now for your Newport Grizzlies. Number 10, Sydney Lewis, 5'4" senior. Number 22, Julie Schoner, 5'3" senior. Number 30, Brooke Marcingill. She's a 5'5" sophomore. Number 32, Alika Robinson, 5'5" sophomore. Number 42, McKinley Leslie. She's a 5'8" sophomore. Newport wearing their white park in their blue uniforms, and Hava Fairbanks for the Deer Park Stags. She led the team in scoring with, I believe, around 14 points in their last game, which I believe was versus Colville, and that was a very close game. She was able to secure the win for Deer Park with 8 points, with 8 points in the fourth period. Again, 8 out of her 14 total. She's definitely going to be a key player to look for on the Deer Park side of basketball. And for the Grizzlies, Sydney Lewis, she led the team in scoring in their previous matchup, which they unfortunately lost to Freeman. It was a very tight game up until around the fourth period. Just started to slip away out of the hands of the Grizzlies. And, yeah, Sydney Lewis led with 13 points, so she had a fantastic performance there, along with a couple assists and 4 or 5 rebounds. And, yeah, the Grizzlies usually never seem to struggle defensively. They're one of the better defensive teams in the league, especially, when you got Alika Robinson at the point. She's always got those active hands, getting those tips on those fast break points. But offensively, the Grizzlies have had their fair share of struggles. And for them, it's all about boxing out and limiting the opportunities that Deer Park gets on those boards and converting those rebounds into points on the other end.
Yeah, and also offensive-wise for the Grizzlies, in their last couple games, they start out pretty well. It's just keeping and maintaining their momentum throughout the rest of the game. Through the first and second period, normally they do very well. It's once they enter into the second half or even just the fourth period where they start to lose their grip.
Yeah, absolutely, and it seemed like, the first half of the season, they started off a little bit slow and sort of gained their momentum. But it seems like this last half of the season, it's been the complete opposite of that. They've been starting off very strong, which I love to see, but it seems like maybe they just run out of energy towards the end. McKinley Leslie jumping for the Grizzlies. Fairbanks jumping for Deer Park, and she's not even the tallest stag on the floor. Number 42, Paige Rose, is 6 foot. Fairbanks only 5'8". Ref getting ready to throw the ball up. Deer Park going left to right. Ball is up. Grizzlies win the tip. Lewis gets it in the backcourt, and she's immediately almost trapped. Aggressive defense there, and Julie Schoner, miscommunication, throws it out of bounds. Grizzlies have to be careful. They have a lot of miscommunications on these passes.
Yeah, I think that's just a little bit of the pregame pressure. It's been put up as a very important game for both the boys team and the girls team, so I believe they just came out a little bit flustered.
Deer Park basketball, Fairbanks. Left wing out into the left block. Great pass into a wide open Paige Rose. Takes one power dribble and puts up the nice hook shot. 2-0 the score in favor of Deer Park. 7:30 remaining in this first period. Marcingill right wing. Fakes right, drives left, now kicks out to the point. Now left wing, now back to Marcingill. Fakes a three-pointer out the left wing. Now near the top of the key, that's Robinson. Ball nearly stolen away. Eventually makes its way to McKinley Leslie. Great pass inside to Sydney Lewis, right block, who kicks it out to wide open McKinley Leslie. Three-pointer, no good. A little bit to the left from the top of the key. She's usually pretty good at hitting threes from that range. That one does not fall, however. 7:06 remaining in this first period. Fairbanks with the ball. Now inside, that's Jolie Bunch. This shot no good. Rebounded by Paige Rose. Grizzlies not boxing her out. And she goes up with the shot. Before she's able to put it up, the refs call her for a travel, so it is Grizzly basketball.
What Rose did is she jump stopped, and then it looks like she wanted to shoot it, but Leslie got both of her arms over. So she just let herself fall right back down, and that's why it was a travel.
You're absolutely right. And it is Grizzly basketball. Lewis left wing, all the way across to the right block. Great pass into Marcingill, puts up the shot. That's good, and one. 2-2 the score. Marcingill a chance to make it a 3-point game with one free throw coming up.
Fouls on number 34, Taylor Lyons. That's her first personal and the first team foul for the Stags.
So one free throw for Brooke Marcingill coming up. 6:42 remaining in this first period. That is up, no good, a little bit to the left. Nearly rebounded by McKinley Leslie. Ball rolls out of bounds off of McKinley Leslie. Great hustle there. although it is Deer Park basketball near sideline.
That was an even fight for the ball. Leslie was just a little bit closer to the sideline, so normally that's right where the refs call it off.
Yeah, the coach wanted a foul call on that, but that just looked like two players equally going after the ball. Steal by Marcingill, passes ahead to Robinson. 1-2 situation. She does lose the ball. Several players on the ground, and a jump ball called, rewarded to the Stags. It was a good steal there by Marcingill. Robinson looks like she just lost the dribble, although she was able to get her hands on it. Fairbanks taking the ball up the court for the Stags. Score tied at 2. 6:20 remaining in this first period. They pass inside of the paint. That's down to Taylor Lyons. And a jump ball called, and this time it is rewarded to the Grizzlies. Great job. I believe that was McKinley Leslie able to get her hands in there. Grizzly basketball. Right wing, that's Marcingill. She drives, trying to split the defenders. Kicks it back out to Leslie. Now skip past left wing, three-pointer Robinson. This one no good, a little bit long. Rebounded there by Taylor Lyons. Hands it off to Fairbanks, crossing the timeline. Top of the key, right to left crossover. Still has the ball at the point. Now dribbles right wing, guarded by Schoner. Schoner gets a tip on the ball. Fairbanks maintains possession now, dishes it off. That's Patterson. Patterson left wing, dribbles to the point, now right wing. That's Fairbanks. Now great pass inside to Paige Rose, but an even better steal by by Sydney Lewis. She tries to save it from going out of bounds, but it goes right out of bounds on the sideline, and it is still Deer Park basketball. Great hustle there by Sydney Lewis.
Rose punched the ball right out of the hand of Julie Schoner. Schoner tried to save it one last time, and it just rolled out of bounds.
3, 2, 1.
Deer Park basketball. Anna Patterson. That shot no good as the shot clock expired. Grizzly basketball. Lika Robinson, right wing. Now near the point, that is Schoner. This three-pointer no good. Slips right out of the hands of McKinley Leslie. Fast break opportunity. Fairbanks loses the ball into the hands of Alika Robinson. Robinson crossing the timeline. Now to Marcingill, right wing. Marcingill trying to find someone to pass to, right to left crossover. Dishes it back out. Top of the key, Schoner now inside to Lewis. Immediately she's triple teamed. She nearly loses the ball. Gets it right back and tries to get past to Sydney Lewis. Great steal though. That looks like it was stolen by Jolie Bunch. Left wing, steal by Marcingill. Fast break opportunity, right block goes up with the shot, no good. She's able to draw the foul. Almost had another and one. That shot just rolls out. 2 free throws coming up for Brooke Marcingill.
Foul charge to Jolie Bunch. That's her first personal and the second Stag team foul.
Yeah, not a bad foul there for Jolie Bunch, because that would have been a wide open layup for Brooke Marcingill. First shot swishes. 3-2. Grizzlies have a 1-point lead with 4:41 remaining in this first period. Second shot up. This one is good as well. 4-2. Marcingill shooting 2 for 3 from the line, as she did miss the and one free throw earlier in the game. I believe she has all of the Grizzlies' points. Three-pointer. This one no good for Taylor Lyons. Grizzlies not doing a very good job boxing out, as the Stags are able to get the rebound. Another three-pointer. This one no good as well from the left wing area. And yet another rebound, this time for Anna Patterson. She goes up with the shot and one. She gets it to drop. Grizzlies just need to box out better.
Definitely an obvious foul on number 10, Sydney Lewis for the Grizzlies. That is her first personal and the first team foul for Newport.
Score tied at 4:21 remaining in this first period. First and only shot is good, giving Deer Park the lead 5-4. Schoner taking the ball up for the Grizzlies. Now right wing, that's Marcingill, picks up her dribble. Left wing, Robinson thinks about shooting 3, drives and spins the defender around, kicks it out to Schoner. Now back to the point, Robinson. Now to Marcingill, left wing. She drives to the point. Now right wing, Schoner working the ball around the perimeter. Now Leslie left elbow. Great drive there. Gets the jump shot to sink near the right elbow, giving the Grizzlies the lead. A few lead changes already here in this first period. The score 6-5. Left wing, Lyons. Now back to the point, Fairbanks. Now left wing Lyons, now back to the point. Fairbanks once again drives left elbow, dishes it out to Lyons. Now to the point. That's Patterson. Patterson to the point. Now left wing. Fairbanks drives in, great drive into The left blocked the ball. That floater rolls in eventually, hangs on the rim for a couple seconds. The score is 7-6, so 1 point lead for Deer Park. 3:30 remaining in this first period. There's a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout as well on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Excess Disposal Service is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Excess Disposal Service provides weekly commercial and residential roadside garbage can disposal, as well as commercial container services both in town and in rural locations. Excess Disposal may be contacted Monday through Friday from 8 to 3 at 208-437-4502. Serving southern Pend Oreille County since 1972, Cubs FM says thank you to Excess Disposal Service.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Cameron Whittle, alongside Brandon Noakes, where the Newport Lady Grizzlies taking on the Deer Park Stags. The score 7-6, a 1 point lead for Deer Park. Just under 3:30 remaining in this first period. It is Grizzly basketball, deep left wing. Schoner now left baseline. That's Sydney Lewis, who led the Grizzlies in scoring in the last game. Long pass to the right wing. That's McKinley Leslie taking a few dribbles, picking it up now to the top of the key. That's Julie Schoner. Back to Leslie, right wing. She's sort of double-teamed in the middle of the zone. Nearly taken away off the long pass by Deer Park. Lika Robinson gets possession. McKinley Leslie, three-pointer. Rattles in from the right wing. 9-7 the score, 2 point lead for the Grizzlies. Just under 3 minutes remaining in this first period. Great shot there by McKinley Leslie.
That also is some great ball movement by all of the Grizzlies. That's one thing they've been working on all season, and it's obviously paying off.
Absolutely. And a miscommunication now by Deer Park as it rolls out of bounds off of a bad pass. It is Grizzly basketball, but it looks like the refs are discussing whether or not the ball was tipped, and they say it was tipped by Newport to Deer Park basketball.
Checking in for the Stags, number 30, Remy Bouvet.
So Deer Park basketball, after that decision was overturned that it had gone out on Deer Park, but now it is Stag basketball. Taylor Lyons left wing now to the point, Fairbanks. Back to the left wing Lyons, now back to the top of the key, Fairbanks. Now right wing. Now Fairbanks, she drives into the paint, puts up the shot. Great block there by McKinley Leslie, but a late whistle on the ref. They're going to say a foul inside on Newport.
Definitely a late whistle by the ref. Big controversy. You definitely can hear it from the crowd. That foul is awarded to number 42, McKinley Leslie for the Grizzlies. That's her first personal and the second Newport team foul.
2 shots for Fairbanks. First one is up, 9-8 the score. And yeah, from here it looked like a clean block. Who knows what the ref saw from that angle. One more free throw coming up for Hava Fairbanks. Chance to tie the game. This free throw up and rattles around the rim for a second and drops. Score tied at 9. 2:32 remaining in this first period. Long pass. Now inside to the right block. McKinley Leslie. Ball stolen away by Deer Park. Rolling on the ground. Leslie has her hand on the ball. Jump ball called. Great job by Leslie. Looked like Deer Park had the ball off of the steal. She doesn't give up on the play, and better, to have a jump ball than just have them outright steal it. So Deer Park basketball still. Fairbanks taking the ball. Top of the key, now left wing. That's Bouvet. Now top of the key again. Now inside of the paint. Now cutting Bouvet. Left block, puts up the layup. No good. And looks like a block called on Newport.
Foul on number 42, McKinley Leslie. That is her second personal and the third Grizzly team foul.
Leslie has to be careful. She can get into foul trouble sometimes, but she's such a valuable member of this team, especially on the rebounding presence. First shot up, no good.
Checking into the Grizzly lineup, number 20, Maddie Bradbury coming in for McKinley Leslie, who just fouled.
Yeah, Maddie Bradbury, also a tremendous defensive presence in these last few games. Definitely leading the team in blocks. This free throw is up and good, giving them the lead 10-9. 2:12 remaining in this first period. Marcingill drives up the court with the left hand, now into the left wing. That's Schoner. She gets the ball back deep left wing. Now near the top of the key, back to Marcingill, just throwing it back and forth to each other. Eventually makes its way to Lewis, top of the key. Now to Schoner, who drives in left elbow, kicks it back out. Lewis, great ball movement here by the Grizzlies. Unfortunately, Marcingill loses the ball, but she gets it right back. Foul called on Deer Park.
Foul on number 32, Jolie Bunch. That is her first personal, I believe. Scratch that. That is her second personal and the third team foul for the Stags tonight. Checking into the lineup, number 44, Jaden Brookshire.
Grizzlies shooting pretty great from the field so far in this game, around 58%. And it is Grizzly basketball. Robinson left wing, now top of the key, Schoner. guarded pretty heavily by Fairbanks. Now right wing Marcingill. Marcingill fakes right, drives left, left elbow, kicks it out. Robinson, she fakes, drives right. Now to Schoner, who fakes the three, back out to the point. Robinson, she fakes the three as well. Great pass inside to Lewis. Smallest player on the court, posting up and nearly gets it to fall. She is actually pretty good, despite being one of the shortest players on the court. She's pretty good at that post-up move there. Gets a couple buckets from that a game usually. Fairbanks, nice drive into the paint. It rolls out of bounds. They say it's off of Newport.
Checking into the lineup for the Grizzlies, number 50, Evelyn Jurgensen, number 14, Kaylee Knight. Coming in for Julie Schoner and Sydney Lewis.
So it is Deer Park basketball. Fairbanks inbounding. Left wing, three-pointer. This one is good. Swish for Taylor Lyons. Extending their lead to 4-13-9 the score. 1:13 remaining in this first period. Robinson hands it off to Marcingill. Now left wing Jurgens. Now to Knight. Now left baseline wide open. Alika Robinson takes a three. No good. A little bit to the right. Great rebound, though, by Evelyn Jurgens. Now to Knight. Now top of the key. Robinson. They get it inside to Bradbury. The shot is up. No good. She is fouled, however, on the shot.
That foul is on number 42, Paige Rose. That is her first personal and the fourth Stag team foul.
So one free throw for Maddie Bradbury. Two free throws, and the first one is up and good. 13-10, the score, 3-point lead for Deer Park. 57 seconds remain in this first period. This one up and good as well. Bradbury now shooting perfect from the free throw line with those two. Fairbanks with the basketball. Just 53 seconds remain in this first period. 2-point lead, 13-11 for Deer Park. Great ball movement inside and out for Fairbanks. Nearly thrown out of bounds. It is saved. Wide open three-pointer. This one no good for Bouvet from the left wing. Grizzlies not boxing out very well. Deer Park Stags get the rebound once again, but a great steal by Alika Robinson. Fast break opportunity. Goes up with the left. Count the basket. It is good. Beautiful left-handed layup from Alika Robinson. Looks like she stumbled with the ball, but maintained possession of it. She had a trailing defender and puts up the beautiful composed left-handed layup. Score tied now at 13, 35.8 seconds remaining in this first period. One free throw coming up as they have a chance to take the lead before the first period ends.
That foul was charged to number 20, Hava Fairbanks. That is her first personal and the fifth Stag team foul.
Free throw, no good. Looks like Grizzlies had it for a moment, but it's taken right back by Deer Park, and a quick foul in the backcourt by one of the Grizzlies.
That foul is on number 32, Alika Robinson. That is her first personal and the fourth Grizzly team foul.
Yeah, Robinson is trying to get the steal there a little bit too aggressively. Fairbanks with the ball in the backcourt. Top of the key. Now left wing into Taylor Lyons, who hit a three earlier and hits another one from the same spot on the left wing. 16-13, 3-point lead. 15 seconds remain in this first period. Stags up by three. Robinson hands it off to Marcingill. Now to Jurgens. Now to the left wing, it's Robinson, who tried to get a pass inside to Maddie Bradbury. Taken away by Deer Park. One-on-one situation. 3, 2, 1. Looks like Marcingill went up and looked to us like she got all ball. Maybe she jumped on top of the Stag as she went up for the shot, and that player specifically was Jaden Brookshire. They call a foul on the Grizzlies, so two shots coming up for Jaden Brookshire.
First personal on Marcingill and fifth Grizzly team foul this first quarter.
So yeah, just 1.2 seconds remain. First free throw is good, extending their lead 17-13. 4-point lead for Deer Park.
It almost looked like Marcingill just a little bit with her right hand caught the shooting hand of Jaden Brookshire. Good call by the ref.
This one goes in as well. 15-18, and Grizzlies have no time to get off a shot as there's just around 1 second remaining. They had to go the full length of the court. 18-13 is the score. 5-point lead for Deer Park as we end the first period. Stay tuned on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Monster Jam, Triple Threat Series, Dierks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these three events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931, email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com, or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday, Thursday the 23rd for Monster Jam, and Wednesday the 30th for Dirks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th, Dirks Bentley. Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I am Brandon Noakes right alongside Cameron Whittle. The score right now is 18-13, Stags up by 5. We are just getting ready to start this second quarter. Knight inbounding for the Grizzlies, far sideline. Bounce pass from Knight to Robinson. Robinson at the point. Right wing to Lewis. Lewis, ball faking, picking up her dribble, and a foul is called.
Foul charge to number 30. That's Bouvet for the Stags. Her first personal and the 16th foul for Deer Park. And during that break, Sydney Lewis, along with Anna Patterson, checked in.
Lewis, high pass to Robinson. Almost looked like it bounced off the backboard. Regardless, it is stolen by the Stags. Brookshire going up with it in the middle of the key, no good. Rebound by Fairbanks, and jump ball is called. It should be rewarded. And it's actually going to go to these Stags. Fairbanks. Fairbanks inbounding for the Stags. Pass to a wide open Taylor Lyons. Puts up another three, no good. Rebounded by Bradbury.
Yeah, Lyons has hit a couple of those already. She's definitely a threat from beyond the perimeter.
Robinson at the point. Getting a screen on the right wing now. Finding Lewis at the left elbow. Trying to get a pass to Maddie Bradbury in the middle of the key. Bounced off one of the Stags' feet. Recovered by Deer Park. Fairbanks at the point. Now over to the right wing. Now back up to the point. Down to the right wing to Bouvet. Now into the post to Patterson. Patterson going up the right block with the right hand. It will fall, making the score 22-13. 6:54 left in the second period. 7-point lead right now for Deer Park. Lewis, right wing. Up to Knight at the point. Now left wing is Juergens. Juergens driving in, stepping back, kicking it out to Robinson on the left wing. Robinson driving in, putting up a floater. And it will roll in. Great touch by Alika Robinson, making the score 20-15. 6:30 left in the second period. Deer Park up by 5. Deer Park, middle of the key, stolen by Robinson. Robinson driving end to end, putting up a free throw that is has a little bit too much power. Couple rebounds by the Grizzlies, and a second rebound for Robinson. Goes back up on the left block. No good. Foul on the court.
This foul charge to Kaylee Knight, and that is her first personal 16 foul for the Grizzlies. Checking in for the Stags, that's number 40, Anava Fairbanks, along with number 42, Paige Rose.
That foul was good defense by Kaylee Knight. Just probably a little bit too rough for the refs, but great job for her, great hustle. Eurostep, middle of the post is Rose. She is blocked, grabbed by one of the Grizzlies. Maddie Bradbury gets that block. She's done a great job all season being a defensive stopper all around.
Yeah, especially this last half of the season. She's averaging definitely more than one block per game.
Juergens, reverse lane. Almost looks like it'd roll in. Not quite. Rebounded by the Stags. Fairbanks at the point. Passes down to her little sister on the right wing. Now back up to the point. Tipped by Robinson. Hava Fairbanks able to recover for the Stags. Fairbanks still at the point. Entered into the post to Rose. Rose kicking it out to the left corner. Lions going up with it, no good. Rebounded by Bradbury. Bradbury quick bounce pass to Sydney Lewis on the far sideline, deep right wing. Lewis directing traffic. Skipping it over to the left wing, now down to the left short corner. Robinson ball faking. Putting the ball down. Now kick back out to the left wing to Knight. Knight up to the point to Lewis. Lewis driving in hard. I believe he gets tipped by one of the Stags. Foul on the court.
This foul charge number They said number 4.
They're going to call it on Anava Fairbanks, I believe. I didn't see the ref put up the 0. He just said 4. Regardless, that's Anava's first personal and the 7th team foul for the Stags. Second free throw up. It will fall after the first one does not. Score 20-16, Stags up by 4. 4:44 left in the second period. Entered into Rose at the point, stolen by Juergens. Juergens finding Robinson. Robinson just passing the timeline deep at the point. Dribbling over to the right wing, picking up a dribble, getting to the middle of the post, now back out to the left wing to Evelyn Juergens, who banks a 3 in deep on the left wing. She does a great job squaring up, even though she has a Stag defender coming right up onto her, making the score 20-19, 1-point lead for the Stags. Fairbanks, left elbow, driving in, and blocked by Bradbury. It gets tipped into the bottom of the backboard. Jump ball for the Grizzlies. Scratch that. There's a foul on the court, so the Grizzlies shooting 1-1.
Yeah, foul on number 22, Anna Patterson. A reach-in foul on her first personal and 8th team foul for the Stags. 1-on-1 shots coming up for Kaylee Knight.
Knight getting ready to shoot for the Grizzlies. It's up, and it will fall, tying the game 20-20. 4:07 left in the second period. Knight, second shot up. Also good. Score 21-20. 4:07 left in the second period. Deer Park basketball. Fairbanks at the point. Now right wing. Also to Fairbanks. Now up to the point. Hava Fairbanks dribbling over the right wing, getting to Anava Fairbanks on the left wing. Now left corner into Rose in the post, who puts in a beautiful hook shot in the middle of the key. It banks in, making the score 22-21. Stags up by 1. 3:41 left in the second period. Lewis entering into the right elbow. Now back up to the point to Robinson, down to the right corner to Juergens. Juergens, ball gets tipped by Rose and stolen by the Stags. Fairbanks, long pass to Anna Patterson. Ball gets tipped out by Bradbury. Bradbury doing a great job hustling all the way down the court. She was in the post on Newport's offensive side. She runs from end to end and tips the ball out of bounds.
Coming in for Newport, that's number 22, Julie Schoner. Coming in for Evelyn Juergens, and checking in for Deer Park, Remy Bouvet back in for Nava Fairbanks.
Hava Fairbanks inbounding for the Stags. Gets it to the left corner. Now up to the left short corner. Deep 2 gets put up. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Score still 22-21. 3:13 left in the second period. Lewis right wing up to the point to Schoner. Now left wing to Robinson. Robinson putting the ball down. Now up to the point to Lewis. Lewis swung back over to the left wing to Schoner. Bounce pass up to Bradbury. At the point, now right wing, Robinson. Ball gets tipped. Retained by the Grizzlies. Schoner able to keep it. Finding it, Robinson. Robinson going up the floater. No good. Rebounded by Fairbanks. Fairbanks just passing the timeline at the point. Splitting through multiple Grizzly defenders. Going up the lane. No good. Rebounded by Knight. Foul on the court. I believe it's on the Stags.
Yeah, I believe that foul is going to be charged to number 22. Yeah, that is on number 22. That's Anna Patterson, her second personal. Now the 9th team foul for the Stags. 2 free throws coming up for Kaylee Knight. And checking in for the Grizzlies, it's number 30, Brooke Marcingill for Alika Robinson. Marcingill, of course, getting off to a tremendous start to this game.
Knight shooting 1-1. First shot's up. No good, rolling in and out, rebounded by Patterson. Patterson finding Fairbanks at the point. Fairbanks dribbling over to the left wing, now up to the point to Bouvet. Bouvet, right corner, now entered in the post, back out to Bouvet at the free throw line. No good, rebounded by Lewis. Lewis at the point for the Grizzlies. Short pass to Schoner on the left wing. Back up to the point to Marcingill. Marcingill driving in hard. losing the ball, trying to save it, and it's going to go out on her foot. Stag basketball.
Coming in right back in for the Grizzlies, Olika Robinson for Kaylee Knight. Robinson not spending much time on the bench. She's definitely a valuable member of this Newport Grizzly team, especially defensively.
Fairbanks at the point. Dribbling over to the left wing. Now up to the point to Beauvais. Beauvais trying to enter into the post, stolen by the Grizzlies. Sydney Lewis has the ball for Newport. Now left corner to Schoner. Another short pass to Lewis, who's also on the left wing. Lewis putting up a three at the point. No good. Rebounded by Lewis on the right wing. Lewis trying to direct traffic for the Grizzlies. Getting to Schoner, now right wing, back to Lewis. Lewis skip pass to the left wing to Marcingill. Marcingill losing her footing. So travel on the Grizzlies, Stag basketball.
And Marcingill trying to drive into the paint, but great job by the defender to keep their position so it wasn't a foul on them. And Marcingill, just losing her footing there.
Fairbanks right wing up to the point. Beauvais entering into Rose. Rose, another hook shot from the exact same place, and it has the exact same result. It banks in, making the score 24-21. Stags up by 3. 1:04 left in the second period. Robinson left wing. And I have no idea what was called.
Yeah, just an offensive foul charge to Maddie Bradbury. Didn't see exactly what it was. That is her first and the 17th foul. 1-on-1, or excuse me, it's not going to be 1-on-1. It was an offensive foul, but the Grizzlies now in a 1-on-1 situation as they have 17 fouls overall with just under 1 minute remaining in this first half.
57 seconds winding down. Ball tipped by Schoner. She will also get the steal. She'll find Robinson at the point. Robinson, right wing, up to the point. Now left corner Robinson, back up to the point to Lewis. Lewis, right wing to Marcingill. Marcingill, wraparound bounce pass to Bradbury. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Stags. Grizzly basketball under the hoop.
One thing we're noticing in this game that's different for the Grizzlies and seems to be quite effective, although they do find themselves down 3, is just their perimeter ball movement.
Lewis trying to find someone to inbound to. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson shot fakes, drives in, passes a couple defenders, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Bradbury. Bradbury behind the back pass to Marcingill, puts up a 3. No good. Tipped out of bounds off of the Stags. Lewis doing a great job throwing it off the right knee of Beauvais. Grizzly basketball, 23.9 seconds remaining in the second period. Score still 24-21. Stags up by 3. Robinson gets the ball for the Grizzlies' right corner. Dribbling up to the point. Now left wing to Schoner. Schoner dribbling up to the point, kicking it out to the right wing. Marcingill dribbling, right elbow, back up to the right wing to Schoner. Schoner putting the ball down, stepping back, putting up a 3. It will airball, then roll out of bounds. 7.3 seconds remaining in the second period. 7 seconds winding down. Fairbanks, deep right wing, dribbling over to the point. Cutting through multiple Grizzly defenders, laying it up easily right before time expires. The final score for the first half is 26-21. Deer Park leading by 5. Join us in just a couple of minutes for your halftime stats.
Monster Jam, Triple Threat Series, Dierks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931, email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com, or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dierks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th, Dierks Bentley, Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today. Newport Dental and Associates is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Participating with all major insurance companies, Newport Dental provides complete family dentistry, including root canals, crowns, bridges, dentures, partials, and extractions. You may contact Newport Dental at 509-447-3105. That's 447-3105. Newport Dental, where their goal is to make your mouth healthy.
91.5 FM, Cubs FM. We are the Grizz.
Cubs FM would like to thank Excess Portable Service for their support. Excess Portable Service provides portable chemical toilet rentals by the day, week, bi-weekly, or monthly for your construction site, business, weddings, and special events. You may contact Excess Portable Service Monday through Friday from 8 till 3:30 at 208-448-2290. That's 208-448-2290. You'll be pleased with our portables. That's Excess Portable Service.
Cubs FM thanks Caltran, the Kalispell Tribal Transit System, for their sponsorship of this broadcast. Caltran is a public transportation service operating on a fixed route from North Spokane to the Camas Wellness Center 3 times per day. Their services are also provided to the surrounding areas such as Cusick, Ione, Usk, and Newport. You may contact the Caltran office at 509-447-7247, or you may find them on the web at kalispelltribe.com.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Cameron Whittle here with Brandon Noakes, the Newport Lady Grizzlies battling the Deer Park Stags. We're at halftime right now. The score 26-21 after Hava Fairbanks made that buzzer beater floater there in the lane to give them a 5-point lead. Again, 26-21 the score. About 7:45 remaining until the start of the third period. I'm here with the halftime stat, starting with the visiting Deer Park Stags. Hava Fairbanks, she's got 6 points along with a couple of rebounds, assists, steal, and she does have a couple of turnovers. However, she has been playing fantastic. She's shooting 50% from the field, 2 for 4 to be specific. Anna Patterson, she's got 5 points, 3 rebounds, and assist, and she also has a couple turnovers. She has 2 personal fouls, so she needs to be careful when it comes to that. Bouvet with 1 point, that coming off of a free throw. Lyons with 6 points. She had a pair of 3-pointers. She's shooting 2 for 4 from 3-point range, so she's definitely someone to watch out on the perimeter. Also with 6 points, that's Paige Rose. Those coming down in the paint. She's also shooting 50%, 3 for 6. She's got a couple of rebounds, a couple of steals as well. And Jaden Brookshire, she's got 2 points as well. Both of those coming off of free throws. That is the halftime stats for the visiting Deer Park Stags. Again, the score 26-21, 5-point lead for Deer Park. About 6:35 remaining till the start of the third period. Stay tuned for the Newport halftime stats on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Newport McDonald's, locally owned and operated, is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Located on Highway 2 in Newport, serving the Newport, Old Town, and Priest River areas for over 24 years. McDonald's is open Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Friday and Saturday until 12 a.m. McDonald's serves burgers, chicken McNuggets, McCafe drinks, and all-day breakfast. You can find them on the web at mcdonalds.com. Newport McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Newport Hospital and Health Services is a proud and valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Newport Community Hospital is a trauma level 4 facility that offers many services including a 24-hour ER, diagnostic imaging, physical and rehabilitative therapy, general surgical care, birthing rooms, and laboratory services. Newport Hospital and Health Services is on the web at www.phd1.org, or you can call them at 509-447-2441. Again, that number is 509-447-2441.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport Car Wash for their support of this broadcast. Newport Car Wash, located at 320 Union Avenue, is open 24 hours daily and offers a fully automated touchless drive-through service, self-service bays, and vacuums, both coin or prepaid token operated. You may contact Newport Car Wash for prepaid token information at 208-448-2290. Newport's only automated self-service car wash. That's Newport Car Wash. Newport Laundry is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM and this broadcast. Newport Laundry, located at 420 West Spruce, is open Monday through Sunday 8 to 7. Newport Laundry provides coin-operated self-service laundry facilities, personal and commercial full-service laundry, and drop-off dry cleaning services. You may contact Newport Laundry at 509-447-2809. Newport's full-service laundry and dry cleaning facility. That's Newport Laundry.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. Once again, I'm Cameron Whittle. Alongside me, Brandon Noakes. It's halftime right now. Newport Grizzlies taking on the Deer Park Stags. The score 26-21, and that is the Newport Lady Grizzlies. So 5-point lead for Deer Park. About 4:15 remaining until the start of the third period. We already did the Deer Park halftime stats, so I'm here with the Newport Grizzlies halftime stats. Starting with Sydney Lewis, she's got 1 point, that coming off of a free throw. She's done a great job on defense and also a great job leading the team and directing on offense. Kaylee Knight, she's got 2 points, those coming off of free throws. Maddie Bradbury, she's got 2 points, and she has had a tremendous defensive presence. Maddie Bradbury, 2 blocks, along with a steal. So great job from her. Julie Schoner, she has no points. She has an assist and a steal. She's done a great job leading them offensively and defensively as well. Brooke Marcingill with 4 points. She got off to a tremendous start of the game. Offensively, she hasn't scored since she had those couple of and one opportunities, or she had an and one, and then she had a couple of free throws. Regardless, she's playing tremendously. Alika Robinson with 2 points. Kinley Leslie's got 5 points. She's got a block to go along with that. Evelyn Jurgens got 5 points, kind of a surprising player. She's coming out and playing tremendously. Also 2 rebounds and a steal to go along with that. So a lot of players for Newport set to go into double figures and playing well. Stay tuned for the second half. Again, the score 26-21, so 5-point lead for Deer Park. Just under 3 minutes remaining to the start of the third period. Stay tuned on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport Pizza for its support of this broadcast and Grizzly Athletics. Newport Pizza provides a full menu of pizza, calzones, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and drinks for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. You may contact Newport Pizza at 447-2500. That's 447-2500. Newport Pizza, celebrating 20 years of service to the Newport area.
The home of Grizzly sports.
I tune in to hear the games all the time.
My mom was cooking Friday night and she heard touchdown Newport. Pulse went flying everywhere.
Man in motion from the far side, coming near side and around play. That's Kirkwood down to the 20, has one man to beat to the 15, gets around him to the 5, getting dragged to the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown Newport.
91.5 Cubs FM.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport First Baptist, located on the corner of 2nd and Spokane.
Youth group from 7 to 9 p.m. Real for Life, a college-age study group, every 3rd and 4th Monday at 6 p.m. Sunday school for all ages at 9 a.m. Sunday morning celebration every Sunday at 10:15 a.m.
You may contact the Newport First Baptist at 509-447-3846. Newport First Baptist, sharing Jesus as He is with people as they are.
The Obstetric Center in Newport Hospital and Health Services is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. The OB offers a full-service medical staff and one-on-one service through the childbirth experience. They also provide classes that offer insight in what to expect on the journey of giving birth. You can find information at www.phd1.org or call them at 509-447-2441. Compassionate, comprehensive, close by. That's Newport Hospital and Health Services.
Welcome back to Newport High School. Just 59 seconds remaining in halftime. Score 26-21. Stags up by 5. So tonight, the Grizzlies have been doing a great job defensively again. Their offense has done a whole bunch of... They start out really well, go on about a 4-point run, and then they lose it, and the Stags do the exact same thing. So they just need to keep their consistency offensive-wise. Defensive-wise, they're doing great.
Yeah, there's been quite a few lead changes already. I would say probably at least 5, especially in the very beginning, like the first period. It's definitely been a back-and-forth game. As you can see, it's a close game, 5-point lead for Deer Park. They did go on that last run, and, of course, the buzzer-beater shot at the end of the first half there by Hava Fairbanks. Regardless, several players for the Grizzlies doing very well offensively and defensively. Alika Robinson, as usual, getting her 3-4 steals per game. A lot of those leading to fast break opportunities, and she's able to capitalize on a lot of those. That helps out the Grizzlies. But you're right, their defense is usually never the problem for the Grizzlies. Their defense usually doesn't waver. It's usually their offense, and they definitely sometimes when they're not going on. Fast, when they're not going on like streaks, they definitely need to kick it up a notch.
Robinson at the point for the Grizzlies. Right wing to Schoner. Schoner to Robinson, left elbow. Robinson shot faking, picking up her dribble, bounce pass out to the left wing. Marcingill down to the left corner to Lewis. Lewis swinging it up to the point. Now right elbow to Leslie. Leslie spin move, middle of the key, and blocked by Paige Rose of the Stags. Foul on the court.
Yeah, Paige Rose definitely got some. She definitely got some ball, but she definitely got some hand along with that. Good call by the refs. That's her second personal. First team foul this half, already just 20 seconds in. So McKinley Leslie, 2 shots.
Robinson, first free throw up, no good. Bouncing off the right side of the rim. Still 1 remaining. Score still 26-21. Stags up by 5. Second shot by Leslie. Bouncing in and out, rebounded by Rose. Rose getting it to Fairbanks, right wing. Fairbanks crossing over, getting it to the point to Patterson. Patterson back up to the point to Fairbanks. Right wing Patterson. Patterson back up to the point to Fairbanks. Ball swatted by Sydney Lewis. Lewis crossing over a second time, middle of the key. Laying it up with their left hand on the left block. Shot no good, rebounded by Fairbanks for the Stags. Deer Park basketball. Hava Fairbanks, left wing. Getting it to the point to Patterson. Patterson will travel for the Stags. Grizzly basketball.
And it won't count as a stat there for Sydney Lewis, but she's definitely the one that caused that travel. She tried to go in very aggressively for that steal, and it kind of freaked out Patterson. She took that extra step. So great job there by Sydney Lewis.
Another defensive effort by the Grizzlies, just paying off again, twice in a row actually. Steal by the Stags. Fairbanks, credit that steal to Jolie Bunch. Fairbanks laying it in. Incredibly acrobatic play as she wraps her hand around the back of Leslie and just flicks it up and it banks in.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that defensively.
Score 28-21. Stags up by 7. 6:34 left in the third period. Fairbanks has the ball, just passing the timeline, deep at the point, right wing to Patterson. Patterson right corner to Bunch. Bunch feeding into Rose, who goes up with it right over the head of Julie Schoner for the Grizzlies, making the score 30-21. 9-point game right now. Stags are up. 6:13 left in the third period. At the point is Marcingill, right wing to Leslie. Leslie dribbling up to the point, kicking it to Lewis. Left wing puts up a 3. No good. Just touching the bottom of the net. Marcingill trying to save it. Ball will go out of bounds. Deer Park basketball.
And if you're the Grizzlies, this is where you really have to be careful here. The Stags up by 9. They've gone on a little bit of a run. Grizzlies haven't scored since the start of the half. Couple minutes already have gone by. And also, the Stags also went on a little bit of a run to end the first half. You have to kick it up a notch offensively, meaning you have to box out and you have to play good defense, which like we talked about, isn't the issue for them. They just need to keep working the ball around and get those shots to fall.
Yeah, the Grizzlies, they really aren't breaking down at all on defense. Like, they still have the exact same performance. It's just the offensive end of the court that is causing them so much trouble right now.
Yeah, and that's usually how it goes with most of these games, honestly. I mean, their defense is spectacular. You could argue one of, if not the best, defense in the league. I mean, Alika Robinson is like a version of Danny Bradbury in the way that she always gets those steals at the top, and she's able to convert those.
Yeah, along with all of their post defenders, too. A 3 is taken by Anna Patterson on the right wing. She is fouled. That'll send Patterson to the line for the Stags.
That foul charge is Sydney Lewis, just a little bit aggressively trying to get the block. Her second personal, first team foul for the Grizzlies.
I didn't quite see what Lewis did. I'm assuming she tapped the hand of Patterson while she shot that 3. Second free throw up, also good. Score 32-21. 11-point game, 5:52 remaining in the third period. Third free throw up, no good, bouncing off the front of the rim, rebounded by Leslie.
And that is the first miss this game for Anna Patterson. She's shooting 3 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight.
Schoner, right wing, over to the left wing to Robinson. Skip pass to Leslie, right short corner. Leslie kicking it back out to Schoner. Now into the post to Lewis. Lewis directing traffic, kicking it out to Robinson. Robinson driving in hard, passing it out to Leslie, who shoots a 3 from 20. It drains. Great shot by McKinley Leslie. Score 32-24. 8-point lead for the Stags right now. 5:16 left in the third period. Left wing is Lyons. Lyons up to the point to Fairbanks. Back to the left wing to Lyons, who puts up a 3. No good. Bouncing off the backside of the rim and then jetting across the court, rolling out of bounds. Newport basketball.
McKinley Leslie for the Grizzlies, shooting 2 for 3 from the three-point line. She is a dangerous weapon offensively for the Grizzlies.
Robinson at the point, trying to shake a defender. Getting it to the right wing to Schoner. Schoner, quick pass to the left wing to Marcingill. Marcingill bouncing it out to Lewis. Lewis, ball tipped. Grabbed by Schoner, now up to the point to Leslie. Leslie faking a 3. Now down to Schoner, down to Robinson. Robinson going up from 15, no good. Rebounded by Bunch. Ball poked away by Marcingill. Robinson going up on the right block after a nice shovel pass from Marcingill. She is fouled. That'll send Alika Robinson to the line for the Grizzlies.
Foul charge to Anna Patterson, her third personal and second team foul for the Deer Park Stags this half.
Robinson, first free throw up, no good, bouncing off the front of the rim. Score still 32-24, 8-point lead for the Stags. 4:41 left in the third period.
And Alika Robinson just 0 for 2 from the line tonight, and now 0 for 3 after that miss. Not shooting well from the free throw line tonight.
4:39, winding down the third period. Fairbanks, right wing. Ball faking. Finding Rose in the right short corner. Back out to Fairbanks. Now Patterson at the point. Patterson left elbow into Bunch on the left block. Leslie gets a bump. Leslie bumps Bunch. Bunch taking a couple steps after she gets ran into by Leslie. Refs call a travel. Grizzly basketball. Left wing Marcingill. Wraparound pass to Leslie. Leslie right wing to Schoner. Schoner up to the point to Leslie. Leslie long pass to Sydney Lewis on the left wing. Gets kicked out to Schoner right wing. No good. Rebounded by Bunch. Bunch finding Fairbanks. Fairbanks just passing the timeline at the point. Driving in very hard. Trying to shoot over Leslie. Shooting way off the backboard. Rebounded by one of the Stags. Then Jaden Brookshire. Actually, sorry, scratch that. Paige Rose goes up with it. No good. Rebounded by one of the Grizzlies. Grizzly basketball. Alika Robinson, right wing. Now up to the point to Lewis. Lewis, left wing. Now to Marcingill, who puts up a floater in right on the left elbow. It is no good. Rebounded by Lyons. Lyons getting to Fairbanks, left wing. Now up to the point to Lyons. Lyons back to Fairbanks, who dribbles from the left wing to the point. Fairbanks trying to cut through Lewis and Robinson. Kickball violation on the Grizzlies. Stag basketball.
Actually, that was a tripping foul on Alika Robinson. Could have gone either way. Her second personal, and checking in for Deer Park for the first time, Hannah Carnahan.
Stag basketball near sideline. Inbounding Taylor Lyons. Getting to Fairbanks in the backcourt. Fairbanks at the point, now right wing. Now right short corner to Bunch. Bunch going up the no good. Rebounded by Robinson.
The Stags going on a little bit of a shooting slump, and you wonder if the student section right next to them has something to do with it.
Yeah, they seem to have erupted at the about halfway through this third period. Grizzly basketball left wing. Marcingill kicking it out to the right wing to Julie Schoner, who nails a 3. Great shot, making the score 32-27. Stags up by 5. 2:38 left in the third period. Right wing is Fairbanks. Driving in, left elbow, going up in the middle of a crowd of defenders. No good. Rebounded by Schoner. Schoner finding Robinson. Robinson at the point. Wraparound pass to the right wing to Schoner. Schoner thinking about shooting, then passing down to Lewis. Lewis, shot no good. Rebounded by Leslie. Leslie losing the ball. Rebound taken by the Stags. Fairbanks at the point. Right wing to Carnahan. Carnahan back up to the point. Now back down to Carnahan. Right corner now is Rose. Rose shot faking, kicking it out to Carnahan. Carnahan now left elbow to Fairbanks. Fairbanks will Euro step in the middle of the key. get bumped by one of the Grizzly defenders. Foul on the court. That'll send Hava Fairbanks to the line for the Stags.
McKinley Leslie with her third personal, and now 3 team fouls for the Grizzlies. Fairbanks at the line for Deer Park.
Fairbanks, first free throw up. It will fall. Score 33-27. Stags up by 6. 1:55 remaining in the third period.
For Deer Park, Bouvet comes in for Taylor Lyons.
Second free throw. Up for Fairbanks. No good, bouncing off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Leslie. Leslie getting to Schoner for the Grizzlies. Schoner at the point. Hand off to Robinson on the right wing. Robinson now down to the right corner to Lewis. Lewis trying to shake a couple defenders. Kicking it out to the right wing to Robinson. Robinson finding a cutting Schoner. Now down to the corner. Now eventually swung to the left wing. Bad pass by Leslie. And it was actually tipped by Hava Fairbanks. The ball will roll out of bounds. Grizzly basketball near sideline.
Anna Patterson for Deer Park coming in. She's coming in for Hava Fairbanks.
Just 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Schoner getting the ball inbounded to her. Getting it to Lewis, right corner. Robinson finding it. Getting found by Sydney Lewis as she's cutting through. The ball will get poked out by one of the Stags. Then I believe they'll call a jump ball. Stag basketball. Carnahan right wing now over to the left wing to Bouvet. Bouvet finding Rose. Shot gets put up, no good. Rebounded by Anna Patterson, who is all alone on the backside of the court. She goes up with it with no problems on the right block, making the score 35-27. Stags up. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Schoner right wing. Right corner to Lewis. Lewis getting it to Robinson at the point. Now right wing to Schoner. Another pass to the point to Robinson. Robinson driving in, kicking it out to Schoner. Ball is stolen after Schoner can't keep the ball in her possession. So it'll end up Stag basketball. Carnahan leading the charge for the Stags. Right wing now to Patterson. Patterson nearly losing it, and she will end up losing it as she's crowded by two Grizzlies, Marcingill and Lewis. Lewis pokes it out. Grizzly basketball. Robinson at the point, hands it off to Schoner, right wing. Now left wing to Marcingill. Marcingill down to the left corner to Lewis. Lewis finding Robinson. Left elbow now up to the point to Marcingill, who drives in, then kicks it back out to Schoner, who almost gets a second three. Rebounded by Alika Robinson, left short corner. She goes up with it. It's good. Stags getting off a last-second three off the right wing. Anna Patterson will get that right before, literally 0.5 seconds before time runs out, the end of the third period. Score 38-29. Stags up by 9. We'll be right back at the start of the fourth period on KUBS FM.
Monster Jam, Triple Threat Series, Dierks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these three events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931, email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com, or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dierks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th, Dierks Bentley. Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Cameron Whittle. Next to me, Brandon Noakes. We're here at Newport High School once again. The score 38-29, 9-point lead for Deer Park, who are taking on our Newport Lady Grizzlies. Fourth period of action about to be underway here. Inbounding far sideline is Paige Rose. And Maddie Bradbury looks like she came in during the break. She already has a couple blocks and a steal in just about a quarter of action. So she's a tremendous defensive presence here for the Grizzlies, and they very well may need her in the coming minutes of this game. Deer Park basketball, right wing, wide open. Carnahan decides to take a three, but the ref calls her for a travel. She moved her pivot foot. Yeah, she was wide open. Grizzlies apparently not scared to guard to leave her open from the three-point line. Sydney Lewis with the ball for the Grizzlies, crossing the timeline. Now bounce pass into Bradbury. Now she tries to get the pass inside, two-week cutting. Julie Schoner, the pass was a little bit late, flies out of bounds off the Deer Park. Grizzly basketball.
A definite factor. The Grizzly student section is definitely getting in the heads of all of the Stag players. They've been getting on them about literally everything that they do, and it's a big factor of the Grizzlies' performance tonight.
Shot no good off of the inbound. Actually, a couple shots were taken. Eventually rebounded by Deer Park. That's Fairbanks now right wing. Carnahan now to the right baseline. Inside to Paige Roche in the paint. First shot no good. Second shot no good. Grizzlies, again, boxing out one of their greatest weaknesses. If they can do that, they can beat just about any team here in their league. Fairbanks driving right by the Grizzlies defender. Off balance shot no good. Great rebound there by Maddie Bradbury.
Julie Schoner putting her hands up. So that way, I believe it was Patterson who drove in. I do not quite remember.
Yeah, I believe it was Patterson.
But she was able to put her hands up, so that way she couldn't just hit a floater over her, so it knocked her off balance a little bit. So that way she was unable to make it.
Deep three-pointer by McKinley Leslie from the left wing. And instantly Deer Park takes a timeout. Student section on their feet here, cheering the score 38-32, 6-point lead for Deer Park. Grizzlies clawing away at that lead, 6:43 remaining. In this fourth period, we're going to take a timeout on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM would like to thank Old Town Auto Sales for their support of Grizzly activities in this broadcast. Old Town Auto Sales buys, sells, and consigns cars, trucks, and RVs. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Saturdays, and closed Sundays. You may contact Old Town Auto Sales at 208-437-4011. Nice cars for nice people. That's Old Town Auto Sales, located 1 block south of the stoplight in Old Town, Idaho.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Cameron Whittle here with Brandon Noakes. Newport Lady Grizzlies taking on the Deer Park Stags in this close one. The score 38-32 here in the fourth period. It's a 6-point lead for Deer Park. It's been a back and forth game all game long. Several lead changes and several impressive plays. McKinley Leslie shooting lights out from downtown, shooting 75% from 3 for 4. She's definitely a weapon for the Grizzlies, especially from three-point range. She also has a very tremendous defensive impact on the game. She's able to get lots of rebounds and blocks. But speaking of defensive presence, Maddie Bradbury still in, definitely leading the team in blocks, at least for the last half of the season. It is Deer Park basketball. About 6:40 remaining in this fourth period. Again, the score 38-32, 6-point lead for Deer Park. Try to get the ball inside to Taylor Lyons. Several plays with their hands on the ball. Jump ball. This is rewarded to the Newport Grizzlies.
Another great effort by the Grizzlies on defense, grabbing the ball from one of the Stag players. This has happened so many times, both for the Grizzlies and the Stags. Just tremendous aggression tonight.
Robinson, swing pass, right wing. Dangerous pass, Schoner losing the ball, or off of a bad pass. Jaden Brookshire taking it, dribbling it out of bounds, but it was off of a Grizzly defender.
Checking in for the Deer Park lineup, number 32, Jolie Bunch, in for number 34, Taylor Lyons. Scratch that for Jaden Brookshire.
Right wing, that's Fairbanks, not afraid to shoot, but instead she drives in, puts up the layup, no good off the bottom of the backboard. Looks like maybe Leslie got a piece of that.
That ball was actually swatted by Maddie Bradbury.
Grizzly basketball, Schoner, right wing. Now inside to the right block. Leslie nearly losing the dribble. She's pretty much triple teamed. Finds a cutting Lewis. Great cut there by Sydney Lewis. Unfortunately, the layup no good. Terrific find either way by McKinley Leslie. 38-32 the score. 6-point lead now for Deer Park. About 5:30 remaining. It's fourth period. Close game. Inside to the right block. Dribbling around McKinley Leslie, trying to get the block. That was Jolie Bunch who just subbed in, who took the shot. Deer Park able to get the rebound off the miss. Still Deer Park basketball. Lions with the ball. Left wing. Nice spin move on Sydney Lewis. Goes out with the left-handed layup. Shot's no good. She's able to drop a shooting foul against the Newport Grizzlies.
Foul charge to McKinley Leslie. That is her fourth personal and the fourth Grizzly team foul so far this second half.
Yeah, McKinley Leslie definitely needing to be careful with 4 4 personal fouls. It looks like maybe she'll be subbed out here in a moment. First free throw, no good. And yeah, she will. McKinley Leslie, unfortunately, will be subbed out. Replaced by Kaylee Knight, terrific defensive player for Newport.
Also back in for the Grizzlies, number 50, Evelyn Jurgens.
So first shot was no good for Taylor Lyons. One more shot coming up. This one is good. Swishes, silences the student section momentarily. 39-32 to score. 7-point lead for Deer Park. About 5:15 remaining in this fourth period. Knight. Now to Jurgens' right wing. Ball flies out of bounds. Tipped by Deer Park. Great defense.
Ball tipped by one of these Stags. Doing a great job. Now steal by Fairbanks. Fairbanks driving hard, right block. She goes up the right hand. Shot is good, making the score 41-32. Stags up, 4:53 remaining in the fourth period.
Jurgens with the ball at the right wing. Now to Kaylee Knight. Ball nearly taken away and is taken away. But looks like she rolled on the ground. Great hustle either way, though, by Hava Fairbanks. Grizzly basketball.
There's really nothing Fairbanks could have done there. She landed on the ball right on her chest, and in order to turn around to pass to one of her teammates, she had to roll over, and that's why the ref called the foul. There is a timeout on the floor, and we will take one too right on here on Cubs FM.
Owen's Grocery, Deli, and Soda Fountain is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM, located at 337 South Washington Avenue in Newport, across from the Big Wheel. Owen's provides a full-service grocery, deli, soda fountain, and catering service. Open 7 to 6, Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 on Saturday, and closed Sunday. Owen's may be contacted at 509-447-3525. Family-owned and operated since 1938, Cubs FM says thank you to Owen's Grocery, Deli, and Soda Fountain.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Cameron Whittle. Alongside me, Brandon Noakes. The Newport Grizzlies taking on the Deer Park Stags to score 41-32, which is a 9-point lead for Deer Park, where there's 4:44 remaining in the fourth period. It will be Grizzly basketball when we come back near sideline. Both teams just exiting their timeout huddles. Newport Grizzlies, they have 14 fouls this half, and the Stags with 2, so Stags are in a safer position than the Grizzlies. They can play a bit more aggressive. Grizzly basketball, Schoner inbounding, finds a cutting. Robinson nearly loses it, now hands it off to Maddie Bradbury.
That was a hard pass to catch for Bradbury. I'm not really at all surprised that it got tipped away by one of the Stags and then stolen. Just an incredibly hard pass to catch from Robinson.
Yeah, and on the other side, Anna Patterson able to get the backside rebound off the missed jump shot and put that up, extending the lead to 11 now, 43-32. About 4:20 remaining in this fourth period. Schoner picks up her dribble at the right wing, having a hard time finding someone to pass it to. Now gets it to Robinson, who drives left block. This layup no good, little bit strong. Schoner nearly getting Bradbury nearly getting the rebound, and it flies out of bounds off of the Deer Park Stags. Newport Grizzly basketball.
That ball was tipped out by number 22, Anna Patterson.
They get into the right baseline now, the right wing, that's Robinson. Now into the right elbow. Jurgens dribbles out, left wing, taken away by Hava Fairbanks, who's driving fast break opportunity. Great job by Evelyn Jurgens to get her hands in there. Looks like a foul called, though, on the Newport Grizzlies.
Foul is on number 50, Evelyn Jurgens. That is her first personal and the 15th foul tonight for the Grizzlies. Back in for Newport, number 10, Sydney Lewis, and number 42, McKinley Leslie.
Deer Park basketball. Fairbanks now to the right wing. Try to get the pass inside of the right elbow, nearly taken away. A few players on the ground. Jump ball called. Robinson for the Grizzlies had her hands on the ball, along with Paige Rose for the Stags. Ball is rewarded to Deer Park. Far sideline, Patterson, who's played a tremendous game for Deer Park inbounding. She gets the ball back at the right wing, pulls up just inside the three-point line. Ball rolls in and then out. Couple players, Schoner for the Grizzlies, along with Patterson for the Stags, have their hands wrapped around it. Another jump ball called. This time it's awarded to Newport. Sydney Lewis taking the ball up the court. We haven't seen any full court presses from either team, which is kind of surprising in a game that's been so back and forth. McKinley Leslie has her shot blocked from the left wing, and Robinson, as she's driving around a defender, is able to draw the blocking foul against Deer Park.
That foul is on number 32, Jolie Bunch. That is her third personal and the third Stag team foul so far this second half. Checking into the lineup for the Grizzlies, number 30, Brooke Marcingill.
Knight inbounding for the Grizzlies. Bounce pass to Marcingill, left wing, now top of the key. That's Lewis. Pass to the right, short corner area, tipped away by Anna Patterson. The pass was intended for Alika Robinson. Bit of a high pass and not quite fast enough, as Patterson was able to get there before Robinson. Grizzly basketball. Bounce pass right, baseline Robinson. Now skip pass to Marcingill. Ball just flies right over her head and goes out of bounds. As Marcingill, she does try to save it, but she's not quite fast enough as it rolls out of bounds. Deer Park basketball.
Another defensive miscommunication for the Grizzlies. They began to get on some sort of a run halfway through the third period, and the miscommunication has been messing them up so far.
Pass taken away by McKinley Leslie. Great job to get her hands in the passing lane. She has the ball now at the right wing. Now hands it off top of the key. That's Sydney Lewis directing traffic. Deep left wing, Brooke Marcingill back to the top of the key. Now swung across to Robinson. Fakes a three, drives in, pulls up for the shot in the face of several defenders. No good. Rebounded by Deer Park along with a couple Newport players. Foul called against Newport.
Foul on number 10, Sydney Lewis. That is her third personal and the sixth Grizzly team foul this second half.
Stag basketball, Fairbanks in the backcourt, guarded by Alika Robinson. She has the ball top of the key, now left wing. That's Taylor Lyons now inside to the left elbow area, now down into the paint. Left-handed hook shot, no good. Shot taken there by Paige Rose. As she says, my bad. Maybe she thought she should have passed it out to the key. Grizzly basketball, Robinson tries to put up a shot, but absolutely swallowed up by Paige Rose, who towers over her. Grizzlies, great steal. Marcingill kicks it out to Robinson. Gets a pass across to the wide-open McKinley Leslie. Wide-open layup, that is good. 34-43 the score. 2:08 remaining in this fourth period. 9-point lead for Deer Park. Timeout called by the Grizzlies, and we're going to take a timeout as well in this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Newport's Perfection Tire is a valued sponsor of this broadcast and Grizzly activities. Located at 311 West Walnut Avenue, Perfection Tire is Newport's distributor of Cooper tires, and they provide full mechanical services by an ASE certified technician. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. You may contact Newport's Perfection Tire at 447-3933. Locally owned and operated, Cubs FM says thank you to Newport's Perfection Tire.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Brandon Noakes alongside Cameron Whittle. Right before that timeout was taken, Robinson did a great job passing over a defender. I believe it was actually one of the tallest players in the Stag lineup, 6-foot Paige Rose. She found Leslie wide open on the left block, who she laid it in easily with the left hand. Just another great offensive job by the Grizzlies.
Newport finally putting on a full court press, and it pays off for them. Sydney Lewis with the steal, now pulls up for three. This one no good, a little bit short. It was accurate, but yeah, just a little bit short off the front of the rim. Great defense. They get the pass to the timeline. That's to Paige Rose, and she takes one too many steps. That's a travel called Grizzly basketball.
Yet another mental mistake by the Stags so far in this second half. I believe the just pressure and the noise of the game is starting to get to them.
Yeah, and that's the first time the Grizzlies full court pressed all game, so maybe they weren't expecting it. Sydney Lewis with the ball. She's at the right baseline. Gets it inside of the paint to Marcingill. Right away, puts up a shot, and it banks in. Tremendous shot. The score 36-43 in the face of a couple towering defenders.
Yeah, that was a great job by Brooke Marcingill to keep her composure in the middle of the key as she was surrounded by three Stag defenders who are all taller than her.
And yeah, as the Deer Park players specifically, that was how the Fairbanks was swarmed by Grizzly defenders. She cannot find a pass. Great timeout there called by the Deer Park head coach. So we're going to take a timeout as well in this Grizzly basketball broadcast. The score 43-36.
Ponderay Valley Network is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM, located on 108 South Washington Avenue next to the Newport Library. POVN provides high-speed fiber and wireless internet to the Ponderay and Bonner County. They also offer professional local tech support and network monitoring. You may contact POVN at 509-447-3067 or online at povn.com. They are open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in winter and 9 to 5 in the summer. Ponderay Valley Networks, everything internet.
Cubs FM gives a special thank you to Ponderay County PUD. Ponderay County PUD provides funds for electric bills to families in Ponderay County who are facing financial crisis situations due to employment layoffs, medical conditions, or other unexpected circumstances through their Neighbors in Need program. For more information, you may visit Ponderay PUD at 130 North Washington in Newport, or you may contact them at 447-3137. Quality service at low cost. That's Ponderay County PUD.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Cameron Whittle here with Brandon Noakes, where we're in a tight game between the Newport Lady Grizzlies and the Deer Park Stags, 43-36. The score, 7-point lead for Deer Park, 1:22 remaining in this game. Grizzlies full court pressing, Grizzly basketball. They're able to break the press this time. Taylor Lyons picked up her dribble at the left wing. Now to Fairbanks. She's also at the left wing being trapped. Lewis nearly able to take the ball away from Fairbanks. She gets it inside to Paige Rose, who gets it to the left block. Now outside, wide open three-pointer. Taylor Lyons, who's a terrific shooter. This one misses. Sydney Lewis, fast break opportunity. She's wide open, puts up this layup. It is good. 43-38 the score. 5-point lead for Deer Park. Under a minute left. Grizzlies swarming, and a pass from Deer Park off of the legs of Anna Patterson flies out of bounds. Grizzly basketball. They still have a shot here late in the fourth.
That was a great trap by the Newport Grizzlies to throw Hava Fairbanks off of her game and get a very low pass to Anna Patterson. Timeout on the floor. We will take one too on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Riverbank Family Restaurant and Faze Lounge is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Located on 402 North Idaho in Old Town on the right side of the Ponderay Bridge, Riverbank Family Restaurant and Faze Lounge serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays starting at 4. They are open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You may find them on Facebook or by calling 208-437-0892. Overlooking the beautiful Ponderay River, that's Riverbank Family Restaurant and Faze Lounge.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I'm Cameron Whittle here with Brandon Noakes. The score 43-38, so 5-point lead for Deer Park, but Grizzlies have the ball back off of a bad pass off the legs of Anna Patterson. They still have a shot here. They're just down by 5. I believe there's about 40-ish seconds remaining in this fourth period. We'll know once the clock winds down from the timeout for sure. Yeah, 49.4 seconds remaining. They have a real shot at winning this as they have the ball. And McKinley Leslie for the Grizzlies is playing absolutely spectacular. She has 13 points, and she has 5 field goals overall. 3 of those are three-pointers. She's shooting 83% from the field. Absolutely terrific. Grizzly basketball. Sydney Lewis in the backcourt. Nearly loose at the ball. Great screen set by Alika Robinson to shake the defender. McKinley Leslie dumps it inside to Kaylee Knight. Kaylee Knight gets the ball tied up with the Deer Park defender, and it's a jump ball called. This is rewarded to the Stags. The score 43-38, 5-point lead. About 39 seconds remain in this fourth period. Full court press put on once again by the Grizzlies, which has got them a steal or two late in the fourth. To get it in the backcourt, that's Lyons, trapped by a couple defenders. They're able to break the press, get it into the front court. Sydney Lewis aggressively trying to get the steal. Great ball handling that we're seeing here from Hava Fairbanks. They get it to the top of the key. 25 seconds remain in this game. Now to Fairbanks. Sydney Lewis finally fouls for the Grizzlies, and that is the 7th team foul. So one-on-one free throws coming up.
That's Lewis's 4th personal and the 7th Grizzly team foul. Checking in for Newport, number 22, Julie Schoner. That really wasn't too bad of a foul by Sydney Lewis. There's really only 18.4 seconds remaining, and Fairbanks was just going to take her time and dribble the ball until time expired. So there's really nothing she could do to stop the play of Fairbanks. First free throw up and good, making the score 44-38, 6-point lead so far for the Stags.
Yeah, and she is shooting 4 for 5 from the free throw line, so she seems to be a pretty consistent free throw shooter. Maybe not the person you want to foul if you're Newport. The second one rolls in as well. The score 45-38, 7-point lead for the Grizzlies. Lewis pass ahead to McKinley. Leslie drives into the left block, tries to put up a layup, and she will have 2 free throws coming up for her as that's a foul on the Deer Park Stags.
Foul on number 34, Taylor Lyons. That is her second personal and the 4th Stag team foul so far this second half.
This free throw is good, and she is just 1 for 3 from the free throw line, so she has not shot particularly well. One more free throw coming up, 45-39. The score, 11.8 seconds remain. This free throw is good. 5-point lead for Deer Park. Full court press once again for the Grizzlies. Fairbanks fakes the pass, drives in the backcourt, now hands it off to Paige Rose. And, yeah, foul there on Newport in the backcourt.
Newport really had to foul, 6.2 seconds left. There's really nothing the Grizzlies could have done except for foul, because Rose was most likely just planning on standing in the backcourt for the remaining 6 seconds. So smart play by the Grizzlies.
1-and-1 free throws coming up here for Paige Rose. She has not shot free throws tonight. This is her first attempt, and it is no good. Taken by the Grizzlies as it was 1-on-1. Pass ahead to the right wing. Quick three-pointer. Sydney Lewis, no good. Little bit to the left as the game clock expires. The final score of this game, 45-40, so a 5-point lead in this close game. Deer Park with the victory. Stay tuned for the post-game stats here on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Rogers Body and Frame is a proud sponsor of Grizzly Athletics and Cubs FM. Located at 530 South Cass and Highway 2 in Newport, Rogers provides full-service auto collision repair, working with all insurances with loaner cars available while your vehicle is being repaired. Rogers Body and Frame is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. You may find them on the web at rogersbodyandframe.com, or you may call them at 447-4225. Rogers Body and Frame, like it never happened. Cubs FM says thank you to Siebers Pharmacy for their support of this broadcast. Siebers Pharmacy is open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 Saturday, closed Sunday, and they may be contacted at 509-447-2484. Siebers Pharmacy is Newport's independently owned, full-service Health Mart pharmacy, filling prescriptions and offering a wide selection of gift items. Siebers Pharmacy, located at 336 South Washington Avenue in Newport.
Welcome back to Newport High School. I am Brandon Noakes here with your end game stats for both the Grizzlies and the Stags. End game score 45-40. Stags getting the 5-point win. Stags final points. Ava Fairbanks with 11. Anna Patterson 14. Rami Bavay with 1 point coming off of a free throw. Jolie Bunch with 2 points. Taylor Lyons with 7. Paige Rose with 8. And Jaden Brookshire with 2. And for your Newport Grizzlies, Sydney Lewis had 3. Kaylee Knight had 2. Julie Schoner had 3. Alika Robinson had 4. Brooke Marson-Gill had 6. McKinley Leslie, the top scorer tonight for both teams. She had 15. She shot 75% for her 3 points and 83% for her field goals. Maddie Bradbury had 2, and Evelyn Juergens had 5. Stay tuned. In about 18 minutes, your boys basketball teams will be facing off. We'll be back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.